Welcome, 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 everyone. Millissa Jayne here from Lauderhilltv. It's another week, and I'm excited to be here. And I have some special guests today. Do tell a friend. We're just getting started. And especially if you have questions for FEMA, this is a good time to ask those questions. So without further ado, let us bring up our guest today. Good evening, Alberto and Mr. Luckner. Welcome to the show tonight.
Welcome, welcome, and thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
You're most welcome. So welcome to everyone who's listening tonight. Welcome to Rohan, welcome to Paula, welcome to Eric, and everybody else that's listening in the chat. Please do go ahead and tell a friend, especially if they have questions for FEMA. Again, we have Alberto Pillot and Mr. Luckner in the studio. Welcome to the show. Tell us, first of all, who you guys are and your titles and just a little bit about what you do before we get really into it.
Yes, hey, well, my name is Alberto Pillot. I am the Public Information Officer here attached to Broward County, the flooding event that happened in April. Our mission here, my job is I work with the media, specifically getting information, public information out to all the media outlets so that the survivors that were affected get the most current information so they know where the recovery centers are, what information is needed, and how to jumpstart them into the recovery. I do English and Spanish media as my friend, my co-partner here, Mr. Luckner. He has a Creole background, and he is a Creole speaker, so I'll introduce himself.
Okay.
Allô? Excusez-moi. Allô? Non, moi, c'est Luckner Levasseur. Moi, je travaille avec FEMA. Moi, là, je dis avec Alberto pour porter information bah moun dans Candia, dans area qui était victime de dernier incident qui était passé. Donc, moi, c'est DRC Manager, c'est dit que c'est moi-même qui là le moun yo un problème pour venir poser des questions ou bien pour si yo un problème avec application.
Well, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
So we wanna say, our hearts goes out to all the communities, Lauderhill community, the county of Broward. Our hearts go out to the Haitian community, the Hispanic community, as well as the ones that were affected directly with this flooding event, which is probably what they say is a historic event.
Yes, it's like they call it the no-name flood. It was just so unexpected, and we appreciate you for being here. First of all, it doesn't go without saying we appreciate you for being here in the city of in the county of Broward. Let me just address the audience. We have a very interactive show. People get involved in the conversation, which is what we love all the time. Rohan said there were 7 ads, so I'll get back to you again later. Lascious is here. Welcome, Lascious, out of another part of Florida. Welcome to She Stole My Thunder out of Canada. And She Stole My Thunder. If for some reason I go out, please do take over in the chat. Just let people know that we're still going because sometimes the storm does knock our system out like we did last week. Eric is here. He's from the Haitian community. He says, "Sac passe."
Naboule, okay.
and Tristan is here as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We have a very, very special show. People are still just rolling in, so let us come on in. And please go ahead and tell a friend, tell somebody to get in here tonight. It's a very important show. We have questions already prepared. Let me roll over my questions that we have for you, Alberto and Mr. Luckner. We're going to have those questions in a little bit. But first, before we do that, what is the most popular question that you get when somebody comes in the center, Alberto? And tell us where the center is.
Yes, the recovery center is located here at the Sadkin Community Center here in Lauderhill. We also have another center located at Hort Park, that's in Fort Lauderdale. The hours of operation are from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Saturdays. So the important thing is you want to try to encourage anybody or anyone survivor that sustained damages. The important thing here, Ms. Millissa, is there's 3 things that make you eligible for assistance. Number 1 is has to be a declared county, which is Broward County. Number 2, the most important one, has to be your primary resident. And number 3, you must sustain damages. So I'm going to let Mr. Luckner translate that also in the Haitian community so they can understand how so the three things that make you eligible.
OK. Et comme M. Alberto so dit que trois bagages qui sont importants leur affecter, il faut que côté OIE qui est affecté, il faut county déclarer. Deuxièmement, il faut gagner damage dans et primary résidence ou autorité. Et puis, donc, laisse gagner toute information, leur venir ou venir avec toute information qui est pertinente à ça que vous avez gagné. Et puis, comme ça, nous sommes capables d'enregistrer et puis le système a marché à la minute que vous enregistrez. Mais d'abord, il faut que vous enregistrez.
And like I said, the number one question when people come to the recovery center, they're looking for assistance. I need to register. I need help. How can I receive help? And that's why we're here. If it's a declared county, it's because you need assistance. If you had damages, that's the key part. You must have sustained non-insured losses. Our first thing we encourage everybody is to call your insurance, the first line of defense. Call your insurance, put a claim in. If you don't have insurance, we still encourage you to call that 1-800-621-3362, or you could go online at disasterassistance.gov.
Okay, we're going to drop those in a little bit. Go ahead and respond, Mr. Luckner.
OK, comme Alberto dit encore, c'est trois bails qui sont très importants, c'est pour que l'autorité que li déclaré et puis que ou gain damage et puis que ou capable venir dans center pour capable venir connaître qui façon que nous capable aider. Mais again c'est trois importants bagages. Faut l'autorité affecté, faut gain damage et puis faut c'est primary résidence. Ça veut dire c'est autorité exactement, c'est pas l'autre côté mais c'est autorité.
All right, so we're starting to get questions coming in already. So are you okay to start addressing the questions as they come in?
Yeah, go ahead. Well,
sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So the first question is, please define damages.
Okay, damages. For FEMA assistance, damages have to be what they call essential damages. What's inside of your home, the four walls. A fence, they don't consider essential because it's what they consider you live in a safe, habitable, and an environment within your home. Damages could be your roof, it could be your windows, it could be your furniture, anything within the four structures of your wall that are essential for you to continue living on a safe, sanitary, and habitable environment.
Encore, il faut que vous gain damage. Donc, comme nous définit ça que les damage. Damage là, il doit dans principal cas là. Et pas dehors, pas fence, pas barrière, pas rien qui soit dehors, mais qui est essentiel pour cas là fonctionner. C'est-à-dire que base cas là, même tout cas là, et on qui affecte habitabilité, autorité en dedans cas là, et non qui sous dehors. So avec ça, là, on vient déterminer ça pour nous connaître qui qualité, c'est là ça nous connaît qui gens que nous capables aider ou dépend de gravité damage.
Okay. So welcome to Nushelle Hastings. She actually did reach out to me yesterday when I put this message out, and so I'm going to give her a follow-up question. Her follow-up statement is: my insurance company said I did not qualify for insurance because water damage is not flood damage, and so I was referred to reach out to your agency, who came out and said I was denied because of the and she cut off there because we're limited on. So I'm going to wait for her second part to come in. But she was essentially denied. Could you speak to the fact that water damage is not flood damage?
Okay, there are two types of flooding. Okay, let's say a roof or a pipe in your home bust. Oops. Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, our lighting here. There's two types of flooding. It's a pipe in the home, brace, and your home floods. That's one type of flooding. And the other flooding is outside water, running water, coming through your home. That's the second type of flooding. A lot of homeowners do not cover that. So what we encourage is that when you do go your insurance, they're going to deny you because you don't have that flood insurance that they're saying. Bring that letter back to FEMA. You have to bring it back to FEMA for them to make you eligible, because now the insurance declined you, and they'll see what other FEMA assistance now is available since you were not eligible for the insurance. We can't double duplicate insurance benefits because we have to see what the insurance covers first.
Go ahead.
Gain de qualité flood et que les flood damage. C'est-à-dire que si gain de l'eau qui entre en dans la caillou, gain par exemple un pipe qui pète, on bail, donc c'est flood lié, mais c'est de qualité. So, leur dépend de qui coverage que vous gagnez dans l'assurance. Leur ou checker avec assurance capable de ça couvrir ou bien pas couvrir. N'importe qui gens, c'est pour capable venir avec papier assurance. Si assurance a dit que il pas couvrir, pour bien papier ça pour présenter ba FEMA, pour FEMA connaît que si que nous couvrir ça ou bien que nous pas couvrir, mais d'abord il faut qu'on checker avec assurance. C'est pour assurance en vent, et puis parce que nous pas dupliquer, nous pas doubler bénéfice. Si assurance a payé pour un bagage, nous même nous pas payer pour lui, ou du moins si les deux dans un bagage, nous même nous cahier d'eau dans et reste là, mais faut venir dans le center pour être capable de déterminer ça.
Right. So in that case, I would come to the recovery center and speak with a representative, and let's look at your case and see what happened. That document that they're asking for, what she's saying, that I was denied by the insurance, but I was denied by FEMA, is because we have to see what the insurance is going to take care of first. If you're denied, then you go back into the system to see what you're eligible for.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Luckner.
Oui, c'est pour continuer avec même ça que moi t'ai dit et ajouter sous les, c'est faut aller côté assurance là. C'est assurance là qui pour dire si que vous gain coverage ou bien sous pas gain. Sous gain coverage, yo dit que rien doit dire payer pour telle ou telle quantité, mais nous pas qu'à déterminer le tout. Donc il faut venir dans centre pour nous même pour nous capable garder ça dans système là pour yo dire qui ça que si on rejeter ou bien non, pour nous capable nous-mêmes pour nous garder qui gens que nous capable continuer pour nous aider.
All right. So her final comment was, because my home was habitable, although we lost many essentials, and all of my working office was destroyed. So I'm going to assume you're saying again, just to bring the paperwork back to the FEMA Center, that you will be able to look at the case because it was denied with the insurance. You'll be able to look at the case again and provide assistance. Yeah.
All right. One thing I want to mention is FEMA assistance is immediate needs assistance. We jumpstart you into the recovery. We're not, we don't, our the assistance is immediate needs. So we have other agencies, other partners, such as the SBA, that'll help you recover in the long-term recovery versus our FEMA assistance, which is immediate needs. So that's one thing that I want to be really cautious of, because sometimes survivors tend to think that there's a lot of dollars involved, but in reality that we just jumpstart you with immediate needs assistance.
Understood.
Okay. Alberto dit que nous pas réellement, FEMA pas réellement APD ou concours pour faire improvement, mais simplement dépend de need là, dépend de gravité sur gagnant, so yo et de jumpstart concours pour avancer, pour réparer là, pour mettre là en façon que pour le safe, pour capable habiter là-dedans et puis que les sécure comme ça pour rien pas arriver, mais comme les dit que parfois on pense que FEMA va un paquet de cob, mais il pas réellement il a aidé pour mettre là at least on côté que le safe qu'on capable habiter, continuer à habiter.
All right. So just to add insult to injury, FEMA had denied because the home was livable, but also she had auto loss as well. So Nichelle, go into the office and they will be able to look at your case specifically This is an excellent show. Thank you so much. Tell a friend. We're still early enough to tell a friend to get in here and ask their questions. We're going to come back to Mad Oil Care LLC's question in a second, but I'm just going to play a couple of commercials. Tell a friend, and also, guys, if you need a commercial run on this show, Lauderhill TV, feel free to get in touch with me.
At Shamslaw Financial Services, we specialize in credit services and insurance services. As a financial social worker, I'm here to help you maximize your credit score with thinking outside of the box.
The Hollywood Day of Fashion, happening this Sunday, June 11th from 3 to 8 p.m. Doors open at 2. This awesome event is going to be at the Holiday Inn, 2905 Sheridan Street, Hollywood, Florida.
Located in the city of Lauderhill, Mercy's Healthcare Registry have been serving the AIDS community for over 15 years. As a staffing agency, we hire HHAs, CNAs, LPNs, and RNs. Give us a call today, 954-572-3699.
AutoVision Mobile Care, Broward's trusted car care service center for over 16 years. Call us at 954-336-8765 for your next service appointment. AutoVision Mobile Care.
Do you need to do a level 2 background check? Scan the barcode to schedule your appointment today, or give us a call, 954-572-3699.
All brides register today at abridesexpo.com. You can also visit Eventbrite to register for free. A Brides Expo, June 25th. See you soon.
Black culture.
Okay, yeah.
All right, guys, we are here live with the FEMA representatives right here in Broward. I actually went down to the center at the Sadkin Center right there in Lauderhill, beside the Lauderhill Mall. It's very convenient, and they have individual desks so they can work with you individually to help you with your claim. There are multiple stations, and they're here for you guys. Let's not let this opportunity pass us by. Even if you may not have damage yourself, tell a friend, tell somebody who had damage with their car, with their house, with their church, with their business. There are resources here for us, and they are here for us. We have Mr. Alberto Pillot here, and also Mr. Luckner is here with us. So again, we're happy to have you guys. Let us take the next question, which came from Madeline. Are renters eligible to apply place of worship if they are renting? Can they apply?
Yes, that's a very important question. Renters, this is for homeowners and renters. One thing is, Millissa, we don't want people to disqualify themselves because they don't think they're eligible. Yes, renters, you can apply for what's called your personal property that was flooded. Rental assistance is also available for those that can apply. Houses of worship, yes. Nonprofits, I think tomorrow is the deadline to apply for nonprofits. The nonprofits, church and house of worship have till tomorrow. They have to contact their emergency managers to get information on houses of worship. But yes, renters can be eligible.
Pour répondre à la question, oui, renter, moun ki loué kay, yo qualifié même gens avec moun ki homeowner. Moun ki gen personal property ou bien rental, c'est loué ou capable appliquer parce que ou bien personnel personnel ou qui que ou perdu. Donc oui, nous capable venir et puis n'a toujours qu'à aider ou et encore si ka la dommage que ou pas carité là-dedans, yo gen ça les rental assistance que au capable venir et puis yo aider ou soit yo nous aider ou bien nous aider payer caille pour couple de 3 mois, ça dépend de besoin. Et puis donc c'est une assistance toujours, ou pas obligé que c'est homeowner ou capable ou louer ou bien homeowner et avec aussi bien que avec machine si machine ont un problème. Okay.
All right, thank you. So people, like you said, people may be disqualifying themselves just by thinking, oh, I'm not going to qualify. can you think of any other reasons why people may think that they don't qualify?
Oh, yes, there's many reasons. The number one reason, well, the top of the list is insurance, that they don't bring their insurance to FEMA. Number two is the identity fail. The information about their identity. Remember, this goes through a system, and your name has to match the application. So it could be as simple as a phone number. It could be an address, an identity that could make you not make you like I say, the wording that they put on the letter is they weren't disqualified or they weren't eligible. But we want them to come to the center. That's why the centers are so important, to talk to these representatives and help you make these changes. If it's a name change, if it's the insurance, if it's something that's holding. Also, you have to answer your phone because inspectors call you, and if you don't call, then most likely they'll put you. You're going to be not located and miss out on this opportunity. So, those are the reasons.
Ok, many raisons que moun yo capable yo penser que moun nan ka disqualifier tête li ka penser que li pas qualifié pour peut-être une raison ou bien malgré que le fin enregistré l'enregistré le recevoir une lettre ou bien yo dit que li pas qualifié mais pas disqualifier tête tout ça pas veut dire pas qualifié gen doit gon erreur et l'autre enregistré ou bien gon numéro ou bien gon bail qui mal entré so peut-être ça alors recevoir lettre là ou dit que ou pas qualifié. Vini dans center, n'a regardé quel que soit ça gain si c'est problème identitaire parfois même dans numéro social ou numéro gain doit virer ou bien et adresse là gon problème là-dedans leur comme ça leur vini nous vérifier li et puis si gain correction pour faire n'a fait là pendant qu'on dans center. So il toujours plus bon li préférable pour venir dans center pour nous capable voir exactement qui ça gain.
Also, Millissa, one thing is important too is that everybody has the right to appeal. They have 60 days from the time they receive their letter to make an appeal. A lot of situations people may appeal is because if they're repairing, repair dollars are probably not enough. If they could back it up with estimates, contractor estimates, you have 60 days from the time you receive a letter to make that appeal. That's why the centers are so important to get that orientation about how to do appeals.
Pour adresser appel, vous recevez une lettre quand vous soit vous dit que vous pas qualifié ou bien gon bail qui manqué ou bien droit ou bien jusqu'à 60 jours après recevoir lettre là pour appel. C'est dit que ou dit OK mais il y a pour après répondre pour dire mais ça fait que ou appel parce que vous pas d'accord avec décision. So avec appel là il y a pour bail caisse là il y a pour garder li et puis il y a continuer sur bon bail en plus que te marqué au juste sous potel tout le monde gain droit appel pas penser quand peut-être première fois que ou decline que quand ou pas decline réellement il gain droit ou manque un bagage so pour raison ça et caisse là ka camper mais là ça c'est venir pour appel ou gain droit appel c'est pour venir dans center comme ça tout gain droit relais et puis vous présenter une lettre ou bien ça gain qui manque à envoyer document bah non et puis n'a pas review. OK?
All right, so we have a few more questions and greetings to those who just joined us. Welcome to Rachel Riley. Welcome to, I think I missed somebody earlier, Eric Truliot. I think he's making a joke here. He said, can I place a claim if the damage is by termites? I'm pretty sure that's a joke, right? So let's not even play with that one. Mauritius Empire is here. Welcome to you. And also, let's see. So the other question I saw. So 60 days. Now, here's the thing. Because some people may have applied already and they've been denied, it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of pressure because of all the things that's been going on with the flood and having to get repairs on your house and all sorts of things. So it's just one of those things. Even though you might get through, but you have at least 60 days. It might be a lot of headache to go through all of this again. But I would just say, do it because you might get through and you might get some money that can help you in your business, in your home, for your vehicle. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Again, yeah, it's correct. Like I said, we have our deadline is coming up, which is June 27th.
Right.
by law, the declaration was April 27th. By law, it's 60 days from the date of the declaration to apply or for assistance. And we still have we have some weeks left, June 27th for those. The important thing is be in the system. Once you're in the system, and most likely you can still work with your case specifics on what assistance what's needed.
Okay.
Deadline là pour enregistrer c'est 27 juin. So c'est dit que nous avons 2-3 jours devant nous toujours. Mais il est préférable qu'on ait un temps fait avant 27 juin parce que l'heure a fini de passer, ou pas enregistrer encore, mais si déjà dans le système là, ou still capable de manager pour venir pour appeal s'il nécessaire, ou bien pour présenter l'autre document qui t'est manqué, ou bien si vous avez une question pour qu'il soit là, il y a toujours qu'à garder parce que qu'est-ce là déjà ouvert. Donc, il est très important pour nous enregistrer, pour nous faire ça, pour nous faire ça, pour enregistrer, pour nous faire avant 27 juin.
All right. So one of the other questions I had was, is this is not just for Lauderhill, right? So explain who this is for.
Well, no, it's not for Lauderhill. It's for the entire Broward County. If you live in Broward County and you had to have sustained damages, then it's not specifically for Lauderhill or Lauderdale, or this is for the county of Broward County that was declared.
Oui, il n'est pas nécessaire pour seulement Lauderhill ou Fort Lauderdale, c'est pour tout Broward County. So, quel que soit ça, nous gagnons, quel que soit damage depuis que c'est dans le county, yes, nous éligibles pour nous entrer, pour nous enregistrer, pour faire tout. Le n'a pas enregistré tout l'abdi, nous déjà connaissons que c'est tel county, Broward County, qui c'est la désastre qui est passé.
And one thing, the gentleman that said termite, well, we do transportation assistance. A vehicle that was flooded, your primary vehicle, can be have assistance for a vehicle. Oh. So vehicles are also included.
All right. So there's a lot of things people may not be aware of. I would say go down to the center if you have any questions. They're going to be down here until the 27th of June, so you've got a couple of weeks, but don't wait until the last moment, because I guarantee, guys, everybody's going to be there at the last moment. And right now, it's pretty empty. You can have your pick of anybody you want to speak to, and you have Mr. Luckner, who's the Creole. You have Alberto and other people who are English and Spanish. You have anybody who you can speak to in multiple languages. So take advantage. Anything you want to add?
That is correct.
It's a one-stop shop.
Right. Now, talk a little bit about the mitigation people and also the SBA that are there.
Right. The SBA is our federal partners, and they're here. They're usually in every recovery center. They do loans, and that's one of the things that, we do grants, which is the dollars that you don't have to give back. But sometimes the disaster loans come in handy. They're like the gap. I call the gap to fulfill of need in the recovery. Okay, we're an immediate needs agency. We help you a little bit, and you have to look at other agencies for other assistance.
Nous gain mitigation, nous gain SBA. SBA c'est parfois qu'on gain un besoin que FEMA capable couvrir tout, mais ou gain opportunité à capable prendre loan que loan c'est quand tout loan ou intérêt au bas, yo nous pas qu'à discuter ça avec nous même, le plus souvent taux d'intérêt est plus bas ou pas, ils font arrangement avec ou sans besoin, parfois pas obligé prendre, si vous allez ou faire loan ou qualifié ou vous voulez prendre, but at least là pour capable sous besoin. Mitigation là, bon, c'est un lot partenaire qui là tout pour aider nous avec si nous avons un problème quand on flood, yo ka aider rebuild, soit rebuild ou bien faire réparation pour mitiguer pour capable faire cala plus solide ou bien dépend de son gain.
All right, thank you, gracias, or what is it? Merci.
Merci. Right.
All right, a couple of more questions before I let you go. Is there a statute of limitations when one can file, Eric?
Statutes of limitation. No.
No.
I mean, it's not based on income. Anybody who sustained damages is can register themselves for FEMA assistance. It's not based on income. So there is no statute of limitation. It's within the Broward County.
There is a deadline.
And just before the deadline. And again, if you had damages, there's the key word here, damages. If you had a broken window, I don't think you'll be eligible because it doesn't affect your daily life. But if you had to have, like, you know, if you had 4 feet of water or something, damages, that's what they want to look at to help you out.
Pas gen statut de limitation, pas gen un seul bail qui gen deadline. Deadline c'est 27 juin. So chercher pour nous dans le système avant 27 juin ou jusqu'à 27 juin. 27 juin, donc là on pas enregistrer encore. Bon, mais même si que on pas enregistrer, mais ça que là déjà n'a toujours servi parce que it's an ongoing thing until que qu'est-ce la ferme ou bien ça pour le faire, il fait, mais pas de limitation.
Okay, one last question before we pull up the information on screen. The damaged property has to be my homestead. Are my rentals covered?
Okay, let's see. The damaged property has to be my homestead. Are my rentals covered? Is this a business?
So I think he's saying, so the property damage, does the property have to be where he's currently living, or can
That's
it
correct.
be his rental properties? He looks like he owns several rental properties.
Okay, if he's a renter, he has a property, he'd have to go through the SBA. I encourage him to come to the center and speak with an SBA representative. This is for homeowners and renters, primary resident, homeowners and renters. If he rents properties, he'll have to come to the SBA.
Ou ka vini pour sou gen rental property, excusez-nous. Nou ka gen pour rental property, si c'est comme si son business que ou gen que ou aploye kay ou bien ou apé son ou bien un bon business. FEMA pas couvrir ça, c'est personal item, c'est homeowner, personal home et non pas pour business. Si c'est business, là, on va aller côté SBA. SBA gain loan tout pour business. They gain personal, for personal, they gain also for business. Okay.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and pull up on the screen where people can go for information. You have the disaster assistance, the 1-800 number, 1-800-621-3362. And you can go to the website, disasterassistance.gov. And we have this information also in Creole. So take a picture of this, guys, if you have your phones out, or feel free to just watch this back on the replay. We also have the address of the Sadkin Center, which is 1176 Northwest 42nd Way in Lauderhill, Florida, just beside the Lauderhill Mall. And they are going to be here. Well, how long are you going to be here in the center?
We'll be here.
Do we know yet?
We'll be as long as the state needs us. Again, we're the supporting agency to the state of Florida, and we'll be here as long as needed.
All right, perfect.
OK, n'a là jusqu'à ce que au besoin. C'est state là qui pour décider, mais nous-mêmes nous là pour le moment, nous là pour servir nous. Et so pour nous enregistrer encore ou bien doit le numéro qui est 800-621-3362 ou bien ou aller online qui est dans disasterassistance.gov ou bien ou venir dans center qui est dans Sadkin Community Center, le 1176 Northwest 42e Way, Lauderhill, Florida 33313. Et m'ta souhaité que nous venions parce que nous là n'attendons c'est pour ça que nous là. So venez joindre nous pour nous capables aider.
All right, all the information is there. Again, watch this back, the replay, and you can see all of the information. Any final words, Mr. Alberto and Mr. Luckner? It's been great having you.
Well, again, we like to hopefully come back and do another follow-up later along before the deadline.
Yeah.
And talk about another topic. And like I say, the first part of the recovery always call 1-800-621-3362 or go online at disasterassistance.gov. And I highly recommend visit the center. Great people here. So you'll really enjoy it, and you'll leave with meet them all and have a happy, smiling face.
Go ahead, Mr. Lucky.
Ok, merci beaucoup. Donc, nous pas souhaité que nous venions nous là, moi dans center, bien bon monde qui là pour aider nous. C'est pour ça que nous là, c'est avec plaisir que nous attendons pour nous aider nous, quelle que soit question nous gagne, nous toujours chercher gens quand même pour nous résoudre problème là. Parce que c'est pour ça que nous là, et nous sorti côté de sortir nous venir pour aider nous. Donc, venez, nous ouvrons chaque jour 9h à 8h du soir, du lundi au samedi. Nous fermons le dimanche, lundi au samedi, 9h pour 8h.
All right. Well, this has been so wonderful to actually have you on the show after meeting you in person on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? It was yesterday, actually. Yesterday, and then having you on the show, it's been wonderful. And also, this is the first time that I've had a bilingual show. So, thank you so much. Madly saying merci, Mr. Alberto, Mr. Luckner. They are great people. Bon Moan, I think she may have come down and met you as well in person. So, all right, I'm going to bid you good night. I think they're giving you a hint to get out of there, turning off all the lights.
Thank you very much.
Okay, see you soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.
I'll be waiting.
All right. See you again. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.